have real glasses,
Oh,
so I
okay.
may have to pull up one
That's
glasses.
fine.
If we don't have enough.
That's cute. Very nice.
Oh, it's worth it. I was just surprised when I was like, I'll try this on.
If I could, I'd give you the world and wrap it all around you. Won't be satisfied with just a piece of my oh, angel. You're my angel, oh angel. Dreams are dreams, some dreams come true. I found a real dream, baby, when I found you. You're so strong, but tender too. You're my angel, oh angel. You're my angel, oh angel.
Going to be very impressed by the work of this young man right here. I'm saying this, let me just tell you guys, I haven't seen it yet, right? So let me just introduce myself for those that don't know me. My name is Tammy Thompson, and this is Michael Sabisky, and I'm the executive producer, Michael's co-producer, director, cinematographer, and all-around warm heart of the film. These ladies that have given themselves to us to share their wonderful stories. Let's just, first of all, just give them a hand for being so courageous and sharing their stories. Gwen, thank you ladies so much for sharing your story with us. I promise you it is going to be impactful for so many other women who are going through what you've gone through and what you continue to go through, what we've gone through as women. I think it's something that we're going to be able to use as a resource to share with others throughout, hopefully, the country. That's my goal. So I want to thank a few people before we get started. I want to thank the Heinz Endowments, first of all, for providing the moolah to get it done. That's important. Thank you, Circles, Greater Pittsburgh, and ELDI for also being a sponsor and contributing and just being an amazing support system for me at all times. Michael Stanton of Open Hand Ministries, thank you very much. I'm not going to talk too much because I'm telling you guys right now, look at this face. It looks good. I spent a lot of time on my makeup. It is not going to look like this when it's filmed though. So get a good look now because I'll look like a raccoon when I come back out. I promise you. So I'm going to shut up and I just want to say this one thing. We wanted to do this film mainly because I had struggled in poverty for probably, when I was born into poverty, the last 20 years, taking every ounce of energy and strength and creativity to get myself out. Decided that I wanted to do this work to help other women and families move into self-sufficiency and defeat the odds that are against us when we are born into poverty. And in doing this work, I realized there are a lot of untold stories. There are a lot of people who are hiding behind their trauma, mainly because of the societal stigma that is put on us just being born into something, right? Something that you literally can't control. So I think when you see this film, you're gonna think about poverty very differently. We're hoping to be able to impact people who do this work and who write programming to be able to look at poverty in a different way and hopefully start to address it in a different way. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let Michael address you guys, and then
I think Tammy and I on paper probably couldn't be any more different, but you know, I think it's kind of a testament to this story that as we worked together and got to know each other and got to know the women in the film, that there's a lot more to people than what you might find in a report or a profile or a statistic. And I think our hope is that you're kind of inspired to, as you go back to places you work, just think differently or a little deeper about the people that you interact with, the people you serve every day. So that's it. Yeah, I think we're good to dim the lights and then start the film.
all right, enjoy, guys.
So I feel like, why would I try to save my son from himself? I want him to have his own path and have his own destiny. I'm sorry. I want to say, I think God's plan for Eric is, I guess I see him like helping
I have
other young
doubt
people.
whether or not I'm doing good enough, whether or not I can continue to do good enough. I think about myself at the corner, living at the corner of Mayflower and Paulson, and I think about myself now living at the corner of Beechwood and Forbes. And most of the time, I feel like a fraud. I feel like it's only a matter of time before people figure out I don't know what I'm doing there. And it continues to happen. It's been going on way too long. I was thinking, I'm far too old for this.
I work as hard as I can to put food on the table for my child. I work as hard as I can to pay the bills and some. Even when I don't have it, there's a lot of times I'll put others before myself. And so like, know that you'll always be judged. I don't know.
Told you. All right. Wow. So again, this was my first time seeing this, and even though I was there when a lot of this was being shot, it's still like, it was so beautiful. So beautiful to see people shedding that mask and being open and honest and transparent and showing people how hard they work. Right, and just changing that narrative. And I want you guys to take this back and just think about, I can't believe how hard, and this is bringing back so many memories for me and how hard I worked and just the people that I work with every single day. I just want everybody to know how hard people are trying to do better. And I just want you to understand that. And if you're a service provider, or you have the power and you're making decisions about programming, I want you to remember how hard these families are working. Forget about the few that you've seen or that have been magnified for political reasons. Forget that. There is a much larger percentage of people who are working their hearts out, trying to do better. And I'm just gonna say, this young lady do you see how hard she works, how early she gets up and drags her $10 an hour? We've got to do better than this. We've got to do better, and we can't blame people for how hard it is to pull yourself out of poverty. We can't victim blame. And that's what a lot of us are doing. So I just want to thank them again for sharing their stories, because stories out, and just his passion for doing the right thing just shines on that screen. And I've seen a couple of his movies, and the day that I woke up one day early in January and said, I want to make a movie. I was like, wait a minute, who said that? I've never done this before, but I understand the impact of storytelling. And I had seen one of Michael's films. Michael actually did a promo for our Circles East Liberty group, and I was like, Michael's got to do my movie. And I didn't know if he was going to do it. I was like, I'm going to find the money, and I'm going to tell Michael, and he's going to want to do it. And it just happened because it was how it was supposed to happen. And I am just so proud, so proud of the team and everybody who's helped and supported me even when I felt like I'm not the right person to tell this story. I'm going to mess it up. And I'm really, really thankful and grateful right now. Thank you guys for coming out. I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you coming out.